Second quarter about to commence. And look at the first downs, 9-0. This is a team that had 38 first downs in a game a couple weeks ago here against Jacksonville and 645 yards. So first and goal. Gibbs has done most of the work to get him to this point. And fake to him here. Look around down the middle. And it is caught by Laporta for the Detroit touchdown.
You're going to have him motion Laporta over in this amount of time. He looks out to the right. He's going to go through each progression back here. And then look at the time to get all the way to the number 4 in the progression. Outstanding job by Goff going through the progression, staying patient.
Extra point attempt, Bates. 10-0. They were almost to a man telling us yesterday this history starring Morris Chestnut. Watson premieres January 26th. After the AFC Championship game on CBS, watch a special sneak peek at halftime. You see Laporta, he had 86 receptions as a rookie, but you put a guy like Williams more into the mix, and there's just so many different weapons. His numbers naturally are not going to be what they were, but they know he's had a couple of injuries this year, missed a couple of games, but second half of the season, watch out for him.
You're exactly right, and they're kind of a team that has the ability, not everyone does, to just take what the defense gives you because they have talent at every level. And I think this football team is good in all three phases, and it's the same thing on offense. They're good at each skill group, and they just kind of, what are you doing on defense? Then we'll attack the weakness and the stress points there, and not every team has the ability to do that.
Lions coming in at 10-1, tying Kansas City with the best record in football. They've never been in their history 11-1. That could happen today. Let's go down to Trace.
Well, Jim, you guys were talking about this Detroit running back duo of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. There's no jealousy of each other. They root for each other, hang out together. They ran out of the tunnel today together, and most importantly, they make each other better.
Thank you, Trace. That is the ultimate tandem. Handoff to Swift. Lowers the shoulder after a 7-yard gain. Bears now trying to get anything going. They've just been sitting on the sideline, this offensive unit.
This is incredibly important for them to at least get a couple first downs. You cannot send that defense right back out there, already having 24 plays to start this game. They need a break.
We saw DJ Moore shaken up on that third down pass. The one time they had the football, he went in the tent, but he's back out there now. Keenan Allen in motion, over to Moore. Over the wide receiver screen, and that's broken up quickly by David Long, who just brought up from the practice squad, and Vildor as well.
Well, they throw these quick screens out there. You saw a bunch of them last week, and that was a key focal point. Vildor times it perfectly to run in. It's hard to get Moore on the ground. Trips him up, making it a 3rd and short.
Bears with the 3rd game with the new offensive coordinator in Thomas Brown. See what he sends in here on 3rd and 4. Caleb goes screen. Swift. Flag is down as he eclipses the first down marker by a good 10 yards.
Well, that'll be on Komet 85. It was a pick play. They were trying to get a natural rub. Allow Swift to have space out there, but not going to be able to run into Rodriguez. You're always trying to pretend like you're running a route, but this one's pretty obvious.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Holding number 58 offense, that penalty is declined. Pass interference, number 85 offense, 10-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
Well, it wipes out a gain of 12 on a 3rd down that would have moved the sticks.
You want to pretend like you're running a route. That'll be called every time. Anytime you're more than a yard downfield.
Now you've got a 3rd and 14.
Well, this is difficult because they thought they were on the other hash, so they got to flip the play over, and that communication on the road, it gets more difficult. See if everyone gets up, gets the right protection. They're coming after you on this one. There's 4 guys up front.
Williams from the pocket, trying to buy some time. Still throws it down the field and gets the incompletion.
What a great spin move by Zadarius Smith. Kind of Dwight Freeney right here. Woo!
Yeah. That was Freeney's specialty, wasn't it? The swim move. And now Williams knows where he is. Ooh, official got knocked over by Jack Campbell.
So did Caleb.
Yeah, so did Caleb.
Injury timeout.
Is it for the official?
Could be. Well, that's Pascal.
Well, they can't afford to lose anybody else up front. They've already had 2 guys.
Yeah.
3 really if you count Barnes.
Barnes, Davenport. That's what we're talking about.
Everybody go down.
That was Derek Bowers, the official.
Pascal's had to overcome a lot to be here.
Yes.
He's picked up his game.
There's the punt by Taylor. Alexander steps out at the 26. 55-yard punt for the 2nd time. We'll be back after the to the Lion King and Circle of Life. Beautiful moment here. You see Jared Goff. Gets me every time.
Every time. I saw you tearing up right there. See those out here.
Trying to get the mic replaced for our referee, Mr. Eck. Gene's territory is never good when you don't have all your equipment going.
And now I was never one to not want my mic on, Jimmy, you know, and then really after seeing Derek Bowers get hit like that, it's another example why I'm happy to be right up here with you guys and not down there.
Oh, that's great.
By the way, he was alluding to some of the defensive players they've lost, none bigger than Aiden Hutchinson, who is still, he's optimistic he's going to make his way back. He says, so yeah, I've got a chance. And the forecasts are if they were to make it all the way to the Super Bowl, Aiden
have a chance
to come back for that game.
You got to believe to have a chance.
Yeah.
Even if it's a long shot, but I know him. He's a lion through and through and exemplifies everything that you want in a player. Looks like we got the communication situation under control.
Tracy passed along word that Pascal, who was shaken up a moment ago, has been taken to the locker room. There's a 1st and 10. It's Montgomery's turn, and he rips off a good run.
Another gaping hole there, and you see consistently what's been going on. One cut, foot in the ground, another cut, boom. The explosiveness, the vision, creativity with it. And you bring in Gibbs, you got the electricity juice right away, and these two would be outstanding. But to have the combination of the two of them, it just makes it even better.
They've now had 7 plays that have gone for over 10 yards. Montgomery, this might be another one. Able to get his balance. Yes, it is. And he's out of bounds on the Chicago side of the 50 again.
He has such great balance. This team is well balanced, but really it's going to be a play fake, and you pretend like it's just a play action pass, but it ends up turning all the way back into a screen. They got 4 or 5 plays off that action. Play action, handoff, screen back to it, reverse. Just so hard to defend them all.
26-6 as far as plays go. 12-0 first downs.
That's why they needed a first down in Chicago in that last one. It's rare that you're going to be exhausted 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Here's Goff. Pass. Almost. With a hand on it, that almost got picked off by Smith. There's pressure on this play coming from Walker. It forced a little bit of a wobbler. Goff, who throws a beautiful football, is one of the few times it's not a tight spiral.
Yes, well, that's caused by the internal pressure, and Smith does a great job flipping his hips, but right here you can see Walker split the defense, and that's why Goff couldn't step into it and get enough on it. These motions right here, these shifts, they're able to find Manners on such an advantage.
2nd and 10. The wiggle and the takeoff. And we got the flag out. Montgomery picked up 4 or 5.
It looked like Jameson Williams might have blocked in the back there. It was close.
Personal foul, illegal crackback, number 9 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. Replay, second out.
Well, that'll back them up to their side of the field. As you see, there he is coming in.
That's close. From the angle of the sideline, Judge, I think maybe it looks worse than it was, but they called it.
Williams probably saying in the huddle, I'll make up for that. Just find me down the field long.
Every once in a while you throw a little crack back block just to get yourself more yards in the receiving game. That's what you're saying, huh?
Yes, exactly. Let's see if it happens. As you watched Dan Campbell a moment ago. What a job he's done. Here's Goff. He has to go down the field, and it's Patrick slipping through 2 tackles and finally brought down.
Bây giờ mình xuyên hả? Bây giờ xì xò có cho bạn đấy. Bây giờ xì xò đấy. Không biết người dân soạn cái nhiều người soạn. Bây giờ gì? Để không có cái giao nam đó. Và cái tin tư để cảm ngay cái bài chụp nhớ đâu mình gọi cho
tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây, không thấy à? Tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây nè, tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây.